Welcome back to Let's Play Sword of the Stars. I'm the Fusilier. Today I figured it's time for a little perspective, because people have noticed that this series does not appear to be quite challenging. Complete mirror match though. I had every advantage I had and vice versa. Like, Liir in the pocket is pretty much heaven, and it feels so good. But they had Liir in the pocket too, and I want to go. Today we're going to look for the first part of this LP. We're just going to go and see how the AI, what they did with their time. I haven't looked at this before. I don't make a habit of doing it. Oh man. Alright, so let's review. We got 8 worlds. Soon to be 7. I haven't seen any of this. Okay, budget report. If I have any editing skills at all, maybe I'll compare it to mine, or maybe... Okay, now, to be fair, like, what are you gonna do? In terms of, like, trade. Actually, it looks like they've done decently at maxing out trade, but you will notice, gentle viewer, there's something about these trade ships, something that's a little different from, whenever I take over for the AI, or I let the AI take over for like one turn and then I come back, it's like, oh god. What a pigsty. It's like, I fucking don't know what any of these do. The AI basically designs things randomly. Look at this. Look at this shit. Like, look at their weapons. This is what they got for weapons. Their most advanced, powerful system are plasma cannons. Turn 150. Okay, the real lesson. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, we could get phasers. I don't know why we don't got phasers anyhow. Okay. We're gonna look at what the AI has researched. Because in my experience, this is really... Okay, now, I know that shitting on the AI is a trope in... Oh, they're just getting to antimatter, aren't they? Well, at least they don't have too many turns to get it. Shitting on the AI, very common trope. Very common. Especially in strategy games. And the AI in Sword of the Stars, it does its job. It feels like it makes decisions based on a random number generator. So, okay, these are the ones I started with. Yeah, it's spinning animation, that's good. Language technology in a team game. Some basic economic stuff, that's good. We like the economy, folks. I'm a very good businessman. I get along with everybody. Reflective coding. Spring adaptation. See, this is the start that you should do, basically. Bio war on turn 40. Before a single weapons technology has been actually researched. Bio war, like the plague. Where the fuck? Because now look, the Liir love their fucking bioweapons. You will note though, have they used a single bioweapon on us ever? No. We haven't even seen any bioweapon ships. I fucking... Okay, yeah, morale's a little low because I've been fucking annihilating them. They got sensors, I mean... Never scouted. Never even scouted. They don't know where we are. I mean, they can guess. But you know how we have the entire map filled out? They don't know where our homeworlds are. They don't know anything about us. We almost have as many worlds up here as they do. I'm sorely tempted to take this empire over and try to win. Maybe I'll make that its own little series of like, I'm gonna make a save here and mark it out as like, I'm gonna do specifically that. Because I'm not gonna like take actions or play or anything. This is just to dunk on the AI. But like, okay. What makes me think I could turn this around is that we have gates and we have hivers. Because we've helped push over here, but without our help, they're not gonna like push more. Since they're dead. Oh man. Jammers are really intimidating, like, AI hardly uses them. Oh my, like, I wouldn't oppose, like, going to antimatter. I mean, fucking you should be. I've basically been treating them like they have antimatter. But what is, okay, police cutter, deep scan armor. If they make ships randomly. Why does a biome colonizer have a strafe head? Oh, it hurts. Now, fusion improves stutter warp. Ain't bad. But like, some of the things that the AI chose to research. Let's see. They got economics. Please tell me they have. Oh no. Please tell me they have. Um. Oh no. Oh no. Now look, this Mega Freighters was added later. Like, the whole trade mechanic was added later, so it's not surprising that the AI sort of has difficulty. I suppose if we were planning to play as them, the assimilation plague is really strong. What we would do is just bio-war, like, we would sneak fleets on here and just run past and get bio-war. Now the problem is, of course, I have encamped strong defensive fleets on every world, except the one back here, which I happen to know is not very well defended because I considered it in the rear. I don't know what I was hoping to, well, I know what I was hoping to demonstrate with this, but like, they don't even have, like, okay, look, they are being invaded. They're being invaded. They have nothing. This, I should, you'd be like, oh, it's cheating to know this. We have them on scans. We have them all on scans. These guys don't have the fuel to do anything. These guys don't have the anything to do anything. Oh my, do you guys have deep scanners? This is fucking pathetic. What do you guys have? You don't got weapons. You don't got any weapons. They did do FTL economics. They have dreadnoughts. Like, this is how I used to play, where I would rush to dreadnoughts and I didn't have anything to put on the dreadnought. There was like a succession game thing that I tried to do back before I actually knew the game. Oh, but they made sure to get stations, even though stations is a new addition too. I'm actually tempted, just sort of as a flex, because I think we could do it, guys. Especially because if I took over here, that would mean that yellow would become played by an AI. And I'm convinced that I could roll them back through here and then launch a counteroffensive, and they would be just as bad defending it. Like, if I landed down here, actually it would be worse, because I know for a fact that the gates are not being spread yet. At least up here, Red made an active effort to put gates down, and it's only the efforts of our intercept fleet that is, like, stopping that. Where is that intercept? I think, no, these guys, I believe this is persistent vision. that's just like sitting here and will intercept any fleets. I don't know, I've made my point, guys. We're going back. Much better. Now, okay, you might be thinking, how dare you dunk on, like, their economics? You have, like, uh, you have, like, 3 times the worlds that they do. And therefore, the consequent trade routes, and you're also heavily disrupting trade routes by flying through their space and fucking wiping out their people. That's fair to a degree. But we just got here, guys. They've had plenty of time. So I'm no longer gonna fucking hesitate. We're gonna be squeezing the trigger. What were we doing? I think I've already made a bunch of decisions and like spent money and stuff, so fucking okay. Over there, they got nothing. Was there another attack going? 3 turns. So next turn we unite with our support ship and command dreadnought, and we head up there. And then in 2 turns, or in 3 turns, Sera, and we roll them up again. One nice thing about the current moment is, even if I did turn this empire over to an AI right now, it really wouldn't be possible to fuck up the tech tree because I've got everything I could need. Now, energy absorbers would be really nice if I was going up against this build, which is what would happen if I was facing an AI that knew what they were doing. But I really don't know, like... I haven't really gone into tractor beam stuff. I hear there's like graviton beams or whatever. Or just making a flagship. That's a good idea. Good enough.
This venture could take us far, Elder.
Barrett has been secured for our friends, and we have brought over a lovely new grand flagship. The Grand Armada. Nice. So, this also vastly increases the repair capacity. I don't know why the support DN was up.
Healing ships ready.
I just did an auto battle there, so... Because let's face it, this wasn't going to be much of anything. And luckily our friends did not manage to lose anything. Yeah, the support ship went in. Luckily the support ship has guns on it. Dreadnought defense satellites, everyone. No joke. Oh, right. Yeah.
System update.
It's easy for me to laugh it up now. But we're running out of Liir planets that don't have gates. Now, we kept the gates off them through our quick thinking and the AI not sending massive, like, 20 dreads with their gate fleets. Which we would still fight, but that would be much tougher. The point is, we're running out of soft targets. So even if the Liir AI is truly crushingly incompetent, and we just got a portrait where, like, there's no other way to describe it, the Hiver AI knows what it's doing, and they're going to have gates and stuff, so that will be something. What's really wild is, if I really wanted to optimize, there are worlds that the Hivers are not taking, likely because they can't, which means, like after this many turns, they haven't even mined it. Which means we could totally be taking these worlds and grow even more obscenely gigantic. But like, first of all, we don't need to. You know, we've got planets at home. By planets at home, I mean theirs. But also, I like the map being like all one color like this. I think it looks much nicer. I'm definitely a map painter, so we're gonna get on that. Everyone, I want you to listen. If you receive threatening or harassing messages, or you get cyberbullied online, you need to tell someone right. One quick thing before we get into battle. I feel a little clever. I was sending another heavy support ship up to go meet with the others, But then I realized the mining ships basically are done with what they're doing here. So I'm going to send both fleets of stone swimmers up. And they have just enough range to get here and daisy chain off them. So instead of having to build yet more refineries, I'm going to do that and feel real clever. Alright, it's about time we killed some folk. Everyone is going to arrive in one turn, right? Yeah, the important ones. And the big one, boys. They knew we were coming, and they have prepared an appropriate response. So, you know, both of these are battles that we're going to want to actually... That's probably not... No, that's an actual... I don't want to take multiple turns on this. I would really rather just the auto battle wipe everybody out. And if I lose, like, a cruiser, then I lose it. I don't want to do that here because that might not get the gate. And any turn we fail to get the gate is just another one this drags on. Okay. Looks like they're behind us again. I do appreciate that. Okay, guys. Just form line ahead. Yeah. Here they come, lads. Just get into something resembling a line. We'll try to keep our friends from fucking dying horribly. Wing out over here. You go up. You go up. Concentrate on the command ship. Oh boy, that's some beamage. That's not a command ship, that's a blazer. Well, if you want to come for our DN, by all means. That's not going to go so well for you, my friends. Let's get over there, boys. Try to keep our friends alive. The more we keep them alive, the more they can cover for their own gate. Could be more dreads coming, in which case their spawn point should be over there. In any case, we can cut through all the... Oh, that is another dread. Hang on. Standard protocol, concentrate fire. It goes much smoother this way. Normally I'd put the command ship a lot further back because they're trying to get them. And our dreadnoughts are weak and wimpy. We should be fine. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in the way of damage yet. Oh, I didn't even know your shields were down. Nice. Well, they have some shit here. Try not to shoot each other. Oh, we're gonna be shooting each other. Luckily, we ain't gotta care.
Yes, Elder. We will do what we must.
Let's take a normal stance. 2 of you. 2 of you get over there and specifically kill the gate. Diamond Imperium really wants them a piece. I appreciate their contributing spirit. I think hyper ships in white look really cool, actually. That's one of my favorite aesthetics is either the white player color, which is why I do it for humans a lot. Although humans look cool in striking primary colors as well. Oh, why are they just warping in? I mean, this must be the spawn point, obviously, but like, why? Why do you do this? It should be in like one place. Not very one place instead. Oh, they really don't like us. Too bad. I got people to kill. guys just focus on hitting the planet. These guys, yeah, bye-bye. Should be one more or that's it. I haven't quite been keeping track.
Attack and kill.
It's looking like it's it, folks. Well, then, the rest of the time here, do what we can with the time we're given. Try not to hit our friends, please. I get the feeling they couldn't take too many of our hits. Unlike us, people said we have shield and energy power to spare when we can shoot ourselves on accident and it really fucking doesn't matter. Now we go full bore on the planet and our friends start nuking it like good old-fashioned nuclear weapons. Or in this case, I believe it would be an antimatter head. People would probably still say nuke colloquially. I'm always so scared of friendly fire, and it does happen, but I feel like the AI has some code in it that makes them like space out a little if they're doing something like this. If they're following a formation you set, then God only knows. I'm gonna get the notice soon about the civilian being killed. Oh, who did that? Especially want the command ship to stay alive. Guys? Okay, they didn't have any civilians on that. So we'll just handle this. Gate down, planet down. Any leftover things that are here have no support. We won't even need to do a big dramatic gate defense. Honestly, we probably didn't need to do last time either. But it does make for much better viewing than just bombing a planet and cackling as to be the only thing we can do. Probably could have gotten that. I don't know. Maybe there would have been like one guy left. Because it's like normally I'd show you like every battle because the battles are like 20. Of course. Stuff goes over budget. I used to. Okay, what do we got here? Our flagship took a little, really not that much bleeding. They tried. Yeah, that's what I thought on this one. No casualties on our side. Very nice. Very good. And I mean, it's a command ship, but it's a dreadnought still. So they can handle themselves.
Vessel's health restored. Swim safely in the future.
Okay, that clears out our rear. And almost clears out the worlds that don't have gates on them, I think. We might. I mean, we have them on scans, so the gates would show up if they were there. Which means, yeah, we may only have the 1 or 2 planets left. And we're gonna get them. Our rear has been cleared out, so this just sort of belongs to us. The idea of playing as the other empire and trying to turn them around from like the fucking worst situation, it appeals to me, but also this empire, it's so neat and clean and it does things I want. And what? We saw a raider fleet and then we didn't see them. Oh, whatever. We don't even have freighters up here. And I could do that, but like, I don't need to. We're doing just fine. And of course, I don't think I've ever said it explicitly, but the reason I'm not chuffed about these unexplored systems is if there was an enemy presence there, our scans would indicate it. The fact that the AI has completely ignored these worlds suggests they are outside of the habitable range for the Liir, and we're the Liir. So I'm bringing some mining ships up to get them, but otherwise, eh. Alright, I was looking over the scan results and I saw an opportunity. Normally I just let them sit there and like attack when our friends attack, but I noticed Krista, it has nothing at it bigger than a fucking destroyer. So I mean, we're gonna be doing that, and to make sure that our enemies have no notice that we're coming, I checked, the first Seekers can get here in 1 turn. But of course they're just scouts, they can't, they would lose that fight. The fleet of loyal assistants will move to the first seekers and then move over here, which means it all happens in one turn, and they should be taken completely by surprise and have no opportunity to gate in forces. Now, if a human player saw what I was doing, they would at least suspect, or if they noticed the name of this fleet was the Fleet of Deceptive Action, which is going over here for one turn, and then they will hook a left and go straight for Getty Prime, which appears to be uninhabited, but they got a gate there, so we need to get it. And now, they only got one ship there, but I'm not going to trust that. The Fleet of Deceptive Action is kitted out. They got support, they got fuel, they got healing, they got a jammer, they got a full battle squadron, which, as we've seen, these ships, that's good enough to beat. Even if they do bring in dreadnoughts, these ships should easily beat them. But we're going to take them seriously. And up here, we're going to start the offensive drive by appearing to go down there and then hooking a left so that, you know. The only one we're sending advance notice to are these guys. It is their capital, but, I suppose, like, because I had trouble working out where I could send. There's nothing really up there that I could go to instead of this. The only alternative would be to try to go over here, but that would give them advance notice and they'd start to gate in, and oh, it would be a big fucking risk. Maybe over there, but the problem is, that would still probably take 2. Yeah. Don't know about that one. I'm just gonna have to let them see this coming, because they don't have a gate there. What are they gonna do? It's gonna be a lot of fairly fancy ship handling this turn, so I want to show it off to you guys. Also, you guys should be fine up there. Like, it's just the platforms. Didn't really think about that, but yeah, they were fine. Okay, step 1.
We hear your voice coming to new bearing.
There should be fucking nothing there. Now, they don't have much fuel, but they have a refinery ship so they can refine off this and then keep rolling. Well, of course, down here. Hey guys, how's it going? Going good? Going good. We stole some of your fuel, but that's fine. That's what you're here for, your refinery ship.
Yes, Elder. We move as you command.
The AI has not been alerted here. So next turn, we're going to have 2 surprise ambushes down here. Oh, our flagship technology is ready, so I guess I could also get that going. Yep. Then I got these guys exploring, because why not?
We move between seconds.
Might as well get it all mapped out, right? And then I'll send these guys to go recon the enemy, and it looks like there's a response. They've seen us coming, because they presumably have good sensors. I don't need all these fleets in defense. I fucking just don't. I mean, very evidently, they don't even have a fleet to defend their own worlds, much less some grand armada to fight me. So, plan is, in 2 turns, I'm going to form a new fleet group out of all these guys. And with a command armada. You guys can have a... you're never going to be much of an industrial hub, evidently. So just make a trade. And a science. That's fine. No, that's fine. Even though this is the one place I could justify maybe putting a sensor post. Why not? I never get enough chances to make those. Queuing up space stations. Maybe one of the ultimate acts of arrogance in this game. Okay, particular justice. One thing you're doing when you're doing these fancy maneuvers, don't, like, let them keep going.
As you command, Elder.
I thought I was going to do something really cool here and, like, arrive unexpectedly. This will give them chance to, like, build platforms and shit, and they'll have freighters and... So, okay, my super clever plan. We can't get there in 1 turn. Oh, no, wait, sorry.
We hear your song.
That was the plan. I figured that's a pretty long distance, but gravity will only interfere on the way in, not Yeah, like in the destination. I am running out of shit to do. Although I will note, I apparently am not able to teach technology to the hivers, so I should probably get on that. I think they would appreciate some of the secrets we've learned. So, Xenotech, Xenotech, Xenotech. God. Really? I don't have any of it. Huh.
We have been given all we need, Elder.
Well, unlike the AI, I know how to prioritize. God, we really didn't start this offensive very long ago. Like 30 turns, and this is what happens. So AI had every advantage I did. Like, they were in the pocket. They could have done every single thing I did. I'm not doing anything. Even the turning around in space isn't exactly something a genius would need to get, because, I mean, I did think of it. Okay, next up, design, flagship. It's gonna be like a command ship, but bigger. Oh yeah. I don't know, it's a shape. Pulsed phasers everywhere. That looks good to me. I think maybe what I do is do this for planet missiles to catch the planet missiles coming in. This is sort of a decent protrusion, and maybe something down there. So I mean, this is the command ship, so theoretically it should have a lot of defenses. That's pretty much like, if there were guns like right down here, that would be pretty well optimal coverage. Which, those ones could be, but it's like I like having a lot of gun too. So there's that. Of course, there's 15 plasma cannons, 6 heavy plasma cannons mounted, 3 fore and 3 aft, very battleship-like. 4 plasma torpedo or antimatter torpedoes. I forgot it had that many. 10 cut. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty strong ship, but of course, if you lose this, you'll take a morale penalty, and you can only build one of these. It is the black.
Yes, Elder. Ship design ready for construction.
I think we should get that going. It will take a while and cost a lot. That's fine.
Yes, Elder.
I did do it properly,
Will be
right?
completed soon.
Yeah, I think I did it properly. Which is nice. Never built a warship dreadnought. Never planning to. Alright, we can't actually demand their surrender, which is kind of sad because this would be a perfect situation to be like, hey guys, you maybe want to give up. So we can't do that. So we're just gonna get their surrender the old-fashioned way. When we kill all, like, there's no reason to attend that battle. There's no reason to attend this battle. They didn't fucking see it coming. They should just surrender in this situation. I have a dreadnought, they have nothing. I mean, not to mention 40. Yeah, I was expecting, I don't know, big battles, but honestly, because we fought hard on the strategic layer to surprise them, the tactical layer is a fucking breeze.
We say as one, never. System update.
Okay, guys, a lot of you fucking died for your bravery, so congratulations. We're gonna need colony ships. Luckily, we have many worlds that can produce such lovely colony ships. 2 at a time, not bad.
The steel slingers are ready to build.
I thought this would be a big thing, and it's a big thing in terms of the casualties we are forcing upon the enemy. I mean, it looks like I'm dancing around them, but it's because I'm doing the right things, guys. Like, this is what you're supposed to do to win. It's obviously the strategy's a little different when you're humans, because the node lines all this stuff is shit that you can't really do as humans with the no lines lock you in, but then again, you're so fast as humans, you can just rush to the next no line and... But then again, if you're fighting humans, you should know, I have a world bordering the humans. I probably shouldn't leave that undefended. They're not going to send advance notice when they come and, you know, be human at me. And they give us all this democracy.
Creating ship's milk, Elder.
I like how in the past such things would be controversial, but nowadays joking about the fact that we say we're going to bring democracy and then we bomb places is just something like literally everybody. That's your plan? Don't worry, guys. They're coming with every fucking thing they've got. But we have a cruiser. You know, I basically gave you fuckers 3 turns advance notice, which is a lot more than I normally give you. I'm not seeing a damn thing here. I'm not seeing one thing here that isn't there in the past. You guys have dreadnoughts. I know you do. I know you don't have anything to put on them, but fuck, man. Yeah, exploration is one way to put it. You guys had all this time and you couldn't think of anything to make. Not even... Okay, you made defense platforms. I think that's what you made. Give me a freaking break, guys. Okay. This could be a little messy. Considering they're not all in one group and there's lots of Mark 1 Voidcutters and... No, it's fine. It's fine. I was gonna manually do this battle, but I fucking got things to do, and I'm ready to end the episode. I was gonna edit some of my bitching about the AI, but I think I'll give it to you full.
We will never surrender.
What is with these assholes?
System update. Small fleet approaching, Elder.
You aren't going to be winning. You know that, right?
Lines open further for us. The Elder ship has been prepared.
Oh, nice. Okay, this was kind of a mess. One of our refinery ships got in and started beating people up and gave as good as they got. Fuck, that's pathetic. In addition to the Voidcutter Mark 1 just rampaging. So we got them. Next turn we're gonna really get them. I don't... Actually, next turn this cruiser's gonna come and turn the fucking... Now if it was one of our cruisers, maybe. It's pretty strong. There's fine.
We move between seconds.
Next time on Let's Play Sword of the Stars, we're in a race to unlock the Hiver surrender technology before we kill them all. See you then.
We have been given all we need, Elder.